This will be a day long remembered. Now I am the master.
Welcome to another episode of Legends and Theories. This is my spoiler-filled review of WandaVision, Season 1, Episode 7, Breaking the Fourth Wall. And as Anakin Skywalker once said, this is where the fun begins. I cannot believe how crazy this episode was, and I'm guessing it's the last one to be set in a sitcom style, with the next two taking place more as a superhero movie style. It will not be like the sitcom episodes that have taken place, with everything going head to head, and Wanda finally taking on Agatha. Let's go into a quick summary of events of the episode, so we can remember what happened. Wanda wakes up one morning, the morning after the Halloween episode, where she does go and continue on sort of regretting the mistake she made of expanding the hex, and since expanding it, she cannot control it as well as she used to, with us seeing her milk change and Billy and Tommy's video game changing. Wanda then lets Agnes take care of Billy and Tommy so she can spend enough time alone, where she reflects over what she has done and all the changes she has made, while Vision goes and talks to Darcy, who tells him and fills him in of everything that has happened, including his death at the hands of Wanda and his second death at the hands of Thanos. And then we go to Monica and Jimmy, who are trying to once again enter the hex. They cannot get the truck that was specially designed to go through into it, and Monica is able to force herself through, which gives her superpowers. We then get to the climax of the episode, where Monica confronts Wanda, trying to explain everything going on, including that Hayward wanted to use Vision's body to reactivate it and turn it into a weapon. They are confronting each other until Agnes de-escalates the situation and takes Wanda with her. They enter into her home, and Wanda asks where her kids are. Agnes tells her to go look in the basement, and here Wanda finds there is some kind of ancient temple-like room where Agnes confronts her, telling her that she is a magic user, and she finally confirms that she is, like many have theorized, the character Agatha Harkness, and we eventually learn, through a series of flashbacks, how she manipulated events in WandaVision, including bringing the Pietro that we've seen in the show, or at least manipulating him. We finally cut to an end credit scene, where Monica is trying to enter Agnes's house, but is confronted by Pietro outside, and it ends there. This was an amazing episode, and I loved the ending of it, which I think is the strongest ending for the show. The rest of the episode, I think, was pretty good. I think I did enjoy overall last week's episode more, but I think this episode's ending pushed it over the top. Well, I'll just say they're about equal since the ending of this one was really strong, but I think the previous episode was really strong overall. And considering how this show is so crazy, saying this is a weaker episode at the beginning isn't that bad. And it's just personally, I think I may enjoy more on more viewings. I just thought the beginning part of the episode was pretty good, but wasn't the best. And I loved the ending though, which kind of neutralized it out. And I would say it's probably on level with the last episode, which is my favorite so far. But I think this one has runner-up, but that's mainly because of the ending. One of the things I kind of had a problem with was all the zoom-ins and zoom-outs. I don't know if that was just to make you uncomfortable as a filming technique, or it's something that they used in more modern sitcoms, because I don't really watch them, but I just didn't feel like it felt right. And if that was their intention, I definitely feel like that's a good job, but I feel like more it's trying to replicate some kind of modern sitcom thing, which I didn't fully like. I also loved the story they had with Monica, especially with her entering the Hex for the second time, and I think the character Jimmy Woo is definitely a great one. I just am thinking that the sort of the thing I didn't really like was maybe the stuff with Wanda kind of appearing in there, and the Vision and Darcy stuff was cool, but that was just kind of like confirming stuff that we already knew, and it was already established in that show. It was just letting Vision know that, and I just love this episode overall, and I cannot wait to see the rest of the show. And if they are hour-long episodes, that is definitely going to be some late nights I'm having. Thank you for watching this episode of Legends and Theories, and may the Force be with you.